In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and everything that lives upon the earth. God Himself is invisible, but we can know Him by looking at the visible things that He has made. From these things that He has created, we can see Him and know Him. And we can see and know ourselves and our relationship to Him. God, for example, created the butterfly. In the lifespan of this butterfly, we can see ourselves, a remarkable correlation. For the butterfly, life begins as a caterpillar.
I'm out here doing my own thing, going my own way, better watch out for me. Eating my fill of all that delights me, this is the life you see. Oh yeah, I'm doing my own thing, going my own way, better watch out for me. Eating my fill of all that delights me, this is the life you see.
It's a cycle he goes through, crawling around, eating, sleeping, always having to be cautious to avoid the ants, the spiders, or the birds that threaten his life. He eats and grows, and eats and grows. As he grows, he takes on bright and beautiful colors, and he gets bigger and bigger, until he's too large for his own skin, and it bursts, and he breaks through, and sheds the old skin. His appearance hasn't changed much, but there is a new freedom, and more room to grow. After coming out of the skin, he turns around and eats it, and is strengthened, because it is high in protein. So, in a special way, what he was becomes a significant part of what he is to be.
God gives us time for the times of our lives, our spring, summer, autumn, and winter. God set eternity in our hearts. All this we can't comprehend. Our earthly lives so quickly pass, and then we fly away. Oh Lord, of all the time we have, teach us to number our days.
4 different times the caterpillar outgrows his own skin. What he doesn't know is that each molting is just a forecast, a foreshadowing of what's to come. But still, this little caterpillar has not even the foggiest idea of what fantastic potential for life is within him. He's totally absorbed, so busy just eating and sleeping. We can identify with this stage. It's that time in our lives, all that we go through that's not really all we think it should be, and far from what it could be. Sure, there's a lot of excitement. We keep a lot of noise and activity going around us. But if by accident we're ever quiet, we realize we're empty, longing for something. During this time, the joy that we do experience slips away too quickly, and again we're alone. Being a caterpillar seems to go on forever. It moves so slowly, and there seems to be so little progress.
I go over and over the path I've been before, lonely and searching and always wanting more. All the things that I wanted don't seem to satisfy. Over and over and never knowing why.
Then, as if directed by something within, the caterpillar prepares for the end, a new beginning. He spins a small button of silk. Instead of building a cocoon wall around himself during this next stage, we see in this caterpillar an experience very parallel to our own. The button is there, and the caterpillar knows that ultimately, if he is to ever move beyond what he is, he must come to completely depend on that button, to hang suspended. He's seen others do it, but here is the struggle. On the one hand, he has the security of crawling around, hanging on. His little feet have proven quite trustworthy. That's the way he's always done it. Only once or twice has he fallen. Yet something inside seems to be urging him on, to trust the strength of the tiny button. What? Hang there upside down by a button? What if the wind blows? Will it hold him? What if a grasshopper jumps up and bumps into him? Will it hold him? Wouldn't his legs really work better? Not if he wants to be a butterfly. What a comparison. Maybe Jesus has never been called a button before, but in this parable, a button he is. For, like the caterpillar, we must give up doing things on our own, by ourselves. Crawling as a caterpillar is secure enough, but if we want to really be free, really complete, we need to believe in, rely on, and trust in Jesus. And as we do, He'll forgive us and give us the power to become the children of God. With that promise and that inner desire to move on, we, like this caterpillar, turn around and head in a new direction. We give up the security of our own strengths and the fear of our own weaknesses, and we put our confidence in Jesus to live for and with Him. This commitment stirs the dormant cells, and a new life begins to grow within. And as it grows, that old outer shell begins to crack. That outer shell that he used to think was the beautiful part of him begins to crack. And as he gyrates, it is shoved up around the button, leaving him hanging there, exposed, vulnerable, alone. He looks dead, but inside he's very much alive and he waits. It's so dark. You want to get out. How much longer? What's happening? What's he doing? Where is he? Your insides seem to be ripping apart. Everything you knew and trusted is gone. The stripes and the colors that used to impress people, the things you thought were important, are gone. Now you feel empty, useless, alone. So alone. You'd rather go back to what you were again? Would you really? You want out now, before it's time? Oh, no. You must wait. Just be still and listen. Focus on me. I'm afraid. Focus on me. You couldn't do anything but wait. But it's during this, shall we call it the chrysalis time? During this time, in his own special way, Jesus says, "You're not alone. We can work it out together." In the silence, in the darkness, you learn to listen. And he whispers, "I am all you need."
Inside, a change is happening on the inside, and it makes no sense for me to hide what I don't want you to see. Come see everything that lies inside me, 'cause amidst the mess I've made of me, you might see the road. 'Cause he's in there moving, got a knife and he's pruning, cutting out the old man, bringing in the new. And it's foolish to fake it, so I'm letting him take it. 'Cause he said I'd be like Jesus when he's finally through. I tried to make my changes on the outside, but I soon got weary and I cried. I can't do it, Lord. He said, "Don't you see, that's why my son bled. Took your failures on his own head, so I could recreate you." And he's in there moving, got a knife and he's pruning, cutting out the old man, bringing in the new. And it's foolish to fake it, so I'm letting him take it. 'Cause he said I'd be like
In the darkness, you learn to wait for, to hope for, to expect the Lord. When will it be time to move on from this place? When the light breaks through. And in the darkness, you begin to anticipate the light, and you realize you are not alone. You will never be alone again. And in His perfect time, just as He promised, the light breaks through. Now, don't forget in the light what I showed you in the dark. And slowly, the transformation is seen, and we realize that the beautiful stripes of the caterpillar, the exterior shell, was not anything compared to the inner potential that was to be seen one day. From deep within, the blood wells up and fills his crumpled wings. And for us too, slowly, step by step, our lives begin to change, and day by day, our new relationship with Jesus begins to grow.
I am a new creation. I have your life in me. I am a new creation. At last, what I'm supposed to be. I am truly different. The old has passed away. Now, Lord, help me learn to be true to whom I now am, to whom you are, in all I do and say.
Indeed, there have been a few changes, a few replacements. The caterpillar gave up his yellow and black stripes for this, his short, stubby legs for these. He gave up eating leaves for drinking the nectar from flowers. He gave up crawling around, seeing the bottom of everything for this. He gave up all that he was for what he might become.
Spread your wings, little butterfly. Once you were living, now you're alive. Once you were crawling, now you can fly. Spread your wings, little butterfly. Oh, what a creation God made you to be. The touch of His hand I can plainly see, reflecting His beauty and infinite grace, the heart of the Master I see in your face. Transformed in the stillness, new life I can see. O Lord of creation, how can redeemed by his sacrifice, kept by his love. I'm filled with the Spirit, his life from above. Lord, you gave me your life and you live it through me. So now I can be all you meant me to be. May others see you when they look at me. Spread your wings, little butterfly.
Replacements for us? Oh, yes. Gradually, meaninglessness is replaced by purpose. Once lonely, now we have a constant companion. Guilt is replaced by forgiveness. Weakness by his power. Selfishness by his love through us. Where are you? Are you a caterpillar, brooding your meaningless existence? Is there something he's asking you to let go of and to trust him? Have the old stripes fallen off and you're waiting? Or has the shell sprung open, even right this moment, and in bursting filled you with his joy, with his love, with his celebration? Where are you? Wherever you are,